again. We're back. I have a conversation with Alan maybe a week or two that I'm writing a book about the middle way, as we have a curriculum into the school, so we need a kind of concrete material. So we discussed what should be the topic. Alan said, why don't you talk about the middle way? Because this, now you focus on it. So I agree, yes, okay. We can do about the middle way. That's the name of my institute also. This middle way concept is very ancient, and I have a chance to listen. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Okay. Because on the CMC website they have a talk, right, from previous teacher. So I think you're quite aware, right, that the middle way is a part of the Four Noble Truths. You know that?
Yes.
Right? Buddha teaching is a very scientific way to look at our happiness and unhappiness moment. It's just cause and effect, right? The first one, dukkha, is suffering. It's an effect, it's a result. And then the cause of suffering, that's the cause. The effects and the cause, can you follow me?
Yes.
Then the third one, nirodha, the end of suffering, is an effect also, or the result. Then magga, the path to the end of suffering, that's the cause. Effects, cause, effect, cause. You see, it's very scientific. Cause and effect. And that's why Buddha teaching very attractive. It get into your logical mind right away, because that's the way it starts. And interestingly, when Buddha he started to teach in his time, I think in the book that is going to come out, one chapter will be Buddha didn't teach Buddhism. Because with the language, sometimes it's confused. Brahmanism, Hinduism, Buddhism, all from India is the same. No, it's not exactly the same. Because when Buddha teach, he didn't call his teaching Buddhism. You get the idea, right? Buddhism is English. He didn't, I'm going to teach you Buddhism. No. I'm going to teach you Dhamma. Dhamma, or the truth.
Yes.
So he didn't call Buddhism, he called Dhamma. And the term Buddhism coined in English many years, 100 years later. And when he approached the student in the Buddha time, it quite uncommon in that time as a spiritual leader. Do not believe what I say, believe in what you experience. How you meet with the spiritual leader, and the first thing he said, do not believe what I say. Right? So it kind of revolutionary leader in that time, that he kind of challenged, practice. So it's more like a scientist, that he experiment and then, I found this, let's experience that. So in the Four Noble Truths, the middle way is, that's number 4, the path to the end of suffering. Today I would like to read a short quote. So this is original. This from Sanjutta Nikaya, Pali Canon. They have different book. This book called Sanjutta Nikaya. He said, bhikkhus. Bhikkhu means the monk, like me bhikkhu. He talked with the first 5 disciples, bhikkhus. These two extremes should not be followed. What two? The pursuit of sensual indulgence and the pursuit of self-mortification without veering toward either of these extreme, the Tathagata has awakened to the middle way, which gives rise to vision and knowledge, which leads to peace, insight, enlightenment, and nirvana. This exact quote from Pali Canon. Beautiful. If you're quite familiar with the concept, it's good. If you are new, sensual indulgence is 5 senses. This tradition still strong in 2019. You can find many gathering places for sensual indulgence. They're still strong now, not just 1,000 years ago, maybe now even harder. And then self-mortification. Self-mortification means you really away from the world, and in some ways it's too far, and then you cannot connect to the reality. Lie down on a nail bed, those kind of suffering. Suffering's gone from my body, I'm gonna torture. So the Buddha, he tried both, and then he didn't find enlightenment, then the middle way. And in the quote, he said, the Tathagata has awakened. You will hear this term many times in Pali Canon. That's how Buddha called himself, Tathagata, means the one who has gone forth. It's gone forth to nirvana. Yeah, Tathagata. Okay, so that's 2,000 years ago. I'm going to bring you back now to 2019. Today I will touch on the middle way concept into main category, and both wisdom come from my teacher, two teachers. In our tradition, I'm considered the 4th generation. Yeah, Buddha himself, right? And then the first master in my lineage. He passed away a long time ago. If he's still alive now, more than 100 years, like 150 years old, if he's still alive. So he passed away a long time ago. He's a Thai monk named Luang Pu Wat Pak Nam. If you go to Thailand, that's still his temple. His body is still in the coffin there. And he said before he died that when I die, keep my body here in this coffin. The dead one will give a lot of feeding and prosperity to the living one. And it's true, people keep come to inspire and then feed the monk, do other things. The dead one will make a very good time for the living one. That's what he said before he died. It's amazing. So this is Luang Pu, the first generation. Then the second generation, which is interesting, he teach to both monks and nuns. In Thailand, we still have nuns, like the lady who shave the head. Monks like this, and the nuns, they dress in white. Interestingly, he teach to both, but he picked the nun to be the second leader, not the monk. Interesting, right? And the reason is, he said, this nun meditate the best. And all the monks maybe. Monk also good, but she's so refined. So she picked the ladies to be the second leader. And then that lady again teach to both monks and nuns. And that is my teacher. That the third generation is the monk. And the same reason this monk meditate the best. So it's not about men or women. It's about what quality you can give to the world. This is clear, right? Yeah. So the wisdom I'm going to share today, it comes from the first one from my direct teacher, the monk, and the second one from the master nun. We call her master nun. What is the middle way concept when we meditate? Not too loose, not too tight. My teacher like to use analogy a lot because analogy make you kind of visualize and it's more emotional contact with your spirit, with your soul, no matter what name you call it. So he said, when you meditate, it's like you drive a car to the top of the mountain. This is the middle way. And on the way to the top of the mountain, there are many good things. There are different milestones. Peace, kindness, insight, those things quote in Pali Canon. Along the way, why we meditate? There's something good along the way. It's not just sit, close your eye and try to be nice. No. Oh, you are nice people, you meditate. No, there's something more. Creativity, insight, what I will do before I die. And I feel so good. It come up in silence. That purpose thing that now they start to talk more. That you need to have purpose. Life is different. When you have purpose and without purpose, it's different. So, on this middle path, this is the car. He said, your body is like a car, and there's a milestone, and on the top of the mountain is enlightenment. Can you follow me? To get into the top of the mountain, no matter how great your map, you can use GPS, you can use anything to get there. You mark on it. But if you don't have gasoline, you cannot go on. Right? You need gasoline for your car to move to the top of the mountain. This gasoline comes in silence when it's middle way. The middle way of what? Two things. Relaxation and mindfulness. Yeah. In Pali, they use the term sappaya, which means comfort. Like that's why I said, don't take it too serious. Buddha didn't say meditate very serious. He said with joy, with comfort. So that term, I put it simple, relaxation. Yeah. You need 50% relaxation and 50% mindfulness. When it's 50-50, whoop, the gasoline go to the tank, the car move. So when you meditate well, whoop, you feel like, wow, it's like that clarity come, the shining mind in the Pali Canon. You start to feel it. You feel something move inside. If you experience before, you understand what I'm saying. But it's a good feeling. And then what's this? And then you open your eyes, it's gone. It's like you lost senses into some inner space, and when you say, what's that? You come back. Can you follow? Huh? What is this? You know why? The gasoline stopped. Because you are too excited. 50% relaxation, 50% mindfulness. Whoop. And when you get good experience, oh, what's that? Mindfulness become 55, relaxation become 45. Can you follow me? It stops and then, oh, and they keep, that day I meditate very good, very calm, how I get back to that again? Simple, back to 50-50. Too mindful, not relaxed enough, relax, take it easy, restart again. In a good way, it adjusts. This is too much mindfulness. Yeah, I'm not sure the first time you hear not a too much mindfulness. We need more, but sometimes you need a balance. It's like you cannot be too playful and too serious. Like best thing come in the middle. Yeah. The other side, oh, you are not too serious. You always easy, and then you meditate and hear the voice, relax, letting go, and whoop, you fall asleep. And then you hear the gong again. Boom. Oh, wow, very good sleep. Relaxation 55 mindfulness, maybe 45, then it's too loose, which is it's not bad. It's just you not fully benefit from that meditation time. Can you follow me? You take that moment, you meditate it, you sleep on the chair or you sleep on the sofa because it's not mindful. You get the idea, right? So sleeping give benefit, rest, but when you get to meditative state, it's another thing. And why we tend to sometimes get into this too relaxed mode. You experience sometimes, you listen, you fall asleep. Because this my teacher said, when we meditate, the mind kind of slowing down. It's similar to the moment before we fall asleep. Yeah, very similar, like a calm down. So we get to that zone often, sleeping time. And sometimes the brain kind of remember something like this is sleeping time. But we need mindfulness that, it's not. Yeah, it's something different. This is the middle way in meditation. Yeah, if you understand this clearly, you can use this every day to go to that silent mind, not too mindful, not too relaxed, just right. And your car gonna keep moving. And you're gonna feel so, I cannot tell too much. But get into that silent mind and you can feel, wow, that Buddha nature, or now the scientists use the term pure consciousness is there. And it's gonna make me a better person. Yeah. Okay. So that's the middle way in meditation. Let's move to some topic that quite trendy. I heard from your talk, relationship. That how we use the middle way in relationship. Yeah, I talk to many people who meditate. Yeah, I know it's good, it's hard to tell my kid, to tell my wife, to tell my husband. They don't get it. How you make the middle way personal become interpersonal. If you have less suffering, why not? Someone you love should have less suffering too. Right? But we need to be gentle on this. The first wisdom I share with you from my direct teacher, this one from the Master Nun. I saw her before she passed away. She passed away in 2001. I became a monk 2000. But that time she 92 something, she's not strong enough to go outside. So we saw her meditate. We saw her at her residence, but didn't talk. So I hear this from my teacher, that the nun, she very calm and very peaceful. Before talk about that wisdom, maybe too relaxed now. Can help. I want to have some story that you understand her more, that how she can come up with this insight. That's the time we start building the temple just outside Bangkok, 1970, when it started, 50 years back. And that time outside Bangkok is still rice field. Now it's expanded. The temple now have many facilities, but that time rice field, and there are many gangster, robber. They try to be away from the police, so they go outside Bangkok. So different part, rice field, buffalo, and some gangster. You get the idea, right? So when the temple start, not easy. You can imagine what gangster gonna do. They're gonna chant, meditate. No, they don't like spiritual people, right? They want the same energy so they can do that stuff. But if spiritual people will tell those people not to do those stuff. So they come. And that time just my teacher, one monk, and the nun, the teacher, right? Come with my teacher. And then the founding moment of the temple, the abbot, the head monk and the vice abbot number 2, they are friends from university. Yeah, they study normal education, so they understand the modern mind quite well. So the team that start building the temple is a student from university that come and help volunteer. Then a gangster come. Go away, we don't want you here. Something like this. And start to talk back to the nun. Why you shave your hair, this and that? It's very rude. And then the young volunteers, you talk to me bad is okay, but you talk bad to my master. And they come, let's do something. And the nun just quiet. She smile. Yeah, not do that. To speak bad, to make trouble, is their job. Our job is to be kind, to be peaceful, and show our love. We will not fight, we will not run away, we will keep doing good here. How powerful it is. You imagine someone in front of you talk bad to you. You are stupid, what you gonna respond? Thank you so much. But that's how, and you see that it's not optimistic, it's not pessimistic, it's just realistic, right? You're gonna expect the gangster to talk nice? They're not. So none just remind the fact that's their duty, that they keep doing that. But it's not our duty to be like them. And we will not go. It's not kind of afraid and no. You're gonna be here. Very strong, but very gentle. This is the Master Nun. Yeah. This wisdom about the middle way and the relationship, it comes from her. I think you're quite familiar with Brahma Vihara, right? Brahma Vihara, loving kindness, compassion, right? Metta, Karuna, Mudita. I think Alan used the term harmonious joy, right? Yeah, that term. And they have different translation: empathetic, sympathetic, harmonious joy. That when someone doing good, happy with them. Yeah, not it's like opposite of jealousy. Kind of have the joy. And then the last one, equanimity, ubekha. Are you quite familiar with this four things? Loving kindness, compassion, harmonious joy, and equanimity. There's a time people ask a nun, you are very calm. You can deal no matter what situation come. And if you work in a company, in the office, at school, human issue is a more difficult one. Like how you're going to deal with it. And the nun said, you need both loving kindness and equanimity to deal with people. Love, be neutral. It's kind of paradox. We love or we be neutral. Right? So this is the middle way for relationship. The nun said, at home, at your work or anywhere, you need to see if you want to help, like, I have something good I want to give to you, or you need to see they are ready or not. If they are ready, use your loving kindness. If they're not ready, use equanimity. Equanimity is not giving up, it's just be wise. It's not the time to do it. And then she talked about analogy. She said like what? It's like people fall into the hole, and then you want to lift them up from that hole. They're crying this and that, you reach out your hand. If they touch their hand and then you pull and they come up with you, yeah, you show loving kindness. You reach out a hand, they pull you down, release. Right? No. We get caught up in this a lot because of love. Sometimes I said, love should be in the middle. Too less, lonely. Too much, headache. Yeah. I think it's very spiritual. You know what I say. When I say headache, you might experience it among parent and kid, husband and wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. Too much, headache. Too less, lonely. In Thailand, there's a song. Before I become a monk, I sing too. I like singing a lot, like the voice, something like that. But in my time, there's not. But I join tournament and finalists, and maybe 10,000 people or something like that. So when I guide meditation, it's easy because I get used to microphone. So that song in those times called The Space. It's a love song, but it's called Space. Then in the song it's written, we love each other, but we should leave some space for the love can pass by between us. We should not too tight and the love cannot come in. Beautiful? Yeah, it's a beautiful song, but that's deep Dharma. You need the middle way. And sometimes we misinterpret that. I love, I need to. But love, if not in the middle, sometimes it's too much, sometimes it's too less. That's why we need wisdom. Love is good, but we need wisdom. With it, then love is just right. In one of the Buddha teaching, another said, he talked about how someone become so beloved. 4 factors: giving, endearing speech, helpfulness, and consistent tactfulness. You know this term, tact, T-A-C-T, like diplomacy. We need tact with love. That, my boss, how my boss gonna love me? So I'm gonna love him, we can work together. So for boss is one thing. And maybe, as a CEO, you need to be tactful to your team. I'm CEO. But when you go back home, you cannot be CEO with your mom. You cannot do like that. You get the idea, right? So love need wisdom. Not just love. And then you're gonna hit the wall, and then I don't understand. I loving, I'm kind. Why this happened? Why you do this to me? Let's get back to 50% loving kindness, 50% equanimity. Balance. This moment, love needed. Use it. This moment, no. They pull me down, intentionally or unintentionally. You need to know it. Release. You can have Q&A after this. One last analogy that's very clear that you can use in this loving kindness and equanimity situation is swimming. What is that? When you saw someone drowning, like need help, make sure that if you're gonna jump to help, you know how to swim. You get the idea, right? No, I love them, I'm compassionate, I'm gonna jump to help. Sorry, poor guy, poor lady. You die both. that person cannot be helped and you will be in that same situation. You better call someone who can swim, right? So, relationship, be mindful with this thing. And that's the beautiful thing, come to learn wisdom. It helps us to see things the way it is, right? Like when I talk about the nun, because we tend to be dramatic, we tend to be emotional all the time, and it's not real. And we work with those colors in the glass. Can you remember? It's there. If we born here, we still have that color more or less. That's why we need daily meditation. I told all my students, you meditate, it's good. It's not fashion, it's not trendy, it's essential. It's like when you take a shower every day. Today I'm headache, I have a lot of meeting. Take a shower. Today very joyful day, a lot of party. Take a shower. Right? You need it for the next day. You can be super handsome, super nice, but if you don't take a shower, sorry, you cannot live. You get the idea, right? I have a feeling that from small problem up to the big one, it's just a lack of shower. Body shower, but mind shower. And if you don't have knowledge, we call avijja, ignorance. You don't see that you need a shower. You tell everyone need a shower, not me. You get the idea, right? And I'm neutral. I'm not pro anyone. I'm just factors. So today I give you some deeper look into the middle way concept. Yeah, that when you meditate, 50% relaxation, 50% mindfulness, right? And in relationship, use both metta, loving kindness, and ubekha, equanimity. Make sure any relationship, anything you want to contribute, you ready for that. You happy, you understand situation, and let's do it. And when you test, you can feel the pulling. Okay, they come with you. Okay, more. They pull you down. Bye for now. I'll get back to you later. But when you're not giving up, you just do it right. Okay, that's my wisdom today.